What's up, guys? This is just a continuation of the what was the other team? The MoraBanc Andorra game. We're watching Killian Hayes. We just watched the first half, and now I'm just getting right into the second half. So it's going to start right now, so let's get into it. Here we go. So again, we saw a lot of good plays from Killian Hayes overall. Again, I like his energy. He almost got that steal right there. He almost got another steal right there. Again, I like his energy on the ball as a defender. He has a lot of good scoring moves. I think he's very James Harden-esque in terms of his step backs and what he does. Again, he's also a lefty, so yeah, a lot of good things to take away from that first half we just saw. There's a steal. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen here with Hayes. Just get these free throws. Good job trying to cut off that pass right there. Stayed with the cutter well. Another one of those. Again, he did the same thing where he kind of looked to see where the ball was when he dribbled behind his back. Probably got away with a walk there, but not in the NBA. NBA, that's fine. So. That was a good. Again, there's a change of pace. Again, a little hesitation dribble, and he just blows by you. See, right there, that's a perfect example of where if he just had a right-handed floater or layup package, he could totally have just shot that up there. But again, he kind of hung around, and then he ultimately dumps off a pass with his left hand. It ultimately leads into a broken play. Again, right there, that's a perfect example. Again, teams in the NBA are going to sniff that out. And there's a nice pass out of an inbounds play, but teams in the NBA are going to sniff that out, and they're not even going to let him get anything going with his left. He needs to develop a right hand. Because right now it's oil and water with his right hand. Again, he got caught in between all those screens, but again, he's always hustling, he's always buzzing around. That looked like a decent pass. He just kind of underestimated the length, it looked like, of the defender. Yeah, I called for a foul there. I don't necessarily think that's a bad foul call or a bad reach from him. It's not really on him. Good pass. But again, you see right there where if he can he's good at changing directions and going from left to right, but the problem is he never continues to go right. It always looks like he has to go back to his left hand. I think that'll be again, that's the biggest area of improvement for him. And again, I don't necessarily think. I think he's a good passer in a system. I think he's really good out of the pick and roll. We haven't seen much of that in this game. But I'm not sure if he has a natural knack for passing that LaMelo Ball has or Tyrese Halliburton has. That time he just recovered late. It didn't really look like anyone's fault there. It was just kind of a weird situation. So he's out right now. I'll skip ahead to 55, 50, 15. Again, there you see the lack of lateral quickness where he kind of just got, it almost looked like his feet got caught into the floor a little bit. Allowed that drive to happen. That's one of those where he just kind of got caught again. Again, maybe his man should have kept cutting back door and Hayes would have found him. And that's the end of the third quarter. And he's in for the majority of the fourth quarter. I like these transitions, by the way. There's no nonsense in between any of them. Just go straight to the basketball. Again, right there, it almost takes him an extra second to get that pass off. Whereas if he can make those passes with his right hand, because it's also affecting his footwork too. So if he can maybe just use his right hand on that lob pass into the post, I think he's going to be a way better facilitator because he's already a pretty good one. Yep, good pass from Hayes right there. That was a really good pass. He read that perfectly. And that was with not even using the screen as well. That was a really good pass. And he just got beat again off the dribble. Luckily, I think somebody got the steal. Might have been him, but again, in terms of defensive lateral quickness, I think that's where an area where he can prove. But again, he's a feisty on-ball defender, so I like him as a defender overall. But we saw a lot in the second half where his lateral quickness isn't necessarily his biggest strength. Good simple read and react play. Hits Derek Willis for an open three. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do about that if you're on. That's tough. Good crossover to his left, and he'll get 2 free throws out of it, where he's a 91% shooter from the line. Again, it's more of a change of pace game with him. Again, kind of like Harden. Harden doesn't have blow-by speed by any means, but he just is really good at changing his pace, using acceleration at different times, and just getting to the rim. I think Hayes shows a lot of that in his game as well. Good hesitation. Always going to his left hand, though. Maybe he could have even blown by his defender with his right hand there if he were good enough with it, but, See his free throws. Again, pure. Nothing to worry about with his form or anything. Yeah, that's the play where he just got burned. I don't know. Did he get the steal or did this guy just lose the ball and he just picked it up? I don't know. But again, it's almost like a guessing game with him sometimes. It's gonna be flagrant. Ooh, I don't know about that. Come on. Again, he goes under. Excuse me, over. He goes under almost every single screen that he faces. He'll need to start to go over those. The rebound, rip and run. Let's see how he does here. Pulls it out. Nice post entry. Maybe it could have been a little bit more on the money. So he's coming off it's like a double screen right there. Let's see what he does here. Another step back. It's cash. Yeah, that's a really good play from Hayes. Again, you see just the change of pace, the change of direction that he does really well. And again, that's only going to get better as he develops his right hand more. But he could already knock down that step back three with relative consistency for his age. Oh, wow. I want to see if they show the three again. No. You got called for a foul there, but that's not necessarily a bad reach there. We'll see it again here. Again, he's just going to kind of try and swipe the ball. A lot of NBA players, especially shorter guards, have had a lot of success doing that. So that's not necessarily a bad reach. I don't know what we're discussing here, but we'll get their free throws. Let's play it. These MoraBanc dudes are just lighting it up from three. It's good. Kind of shook him right there. That was a pretty good dribble move. Again, he doesn't really do that often. That's a bad miss. Probably rushed that a little bit. Again, this wasn't one of his better games, and you know, he got way better as the season went on. So good kick out, good pass, reversal, hit it. Ugh, it's a shame. Showtime in Andorra. Calling for a ball screen, see what he does here. That's another time where he had a wide open lane to. He ultimately got the assist, and Derek Wills got an open mid-range jump shot, but he had a wide open lane to just force up a floater with his right there. Probably could have even gotten that off with his left, honestly. He had tons of space there. We got another foul here. Let's see if they're shooting free throws. They are not. We are shooting free throws, so let's get this. Again, right there, he was trying to get open. He didn't really have the burst to shake his man. It's a good pass, just simple read, and another 3. These Euro games are fun to watch. I gotta make an effort to watch more of these games. And we will, because we got, again, good change of pace there. Really good pass, rated for it, and it just opened up, hit the baseline cutter for an easy layup. That's awesome. But no, yeah, we got some more EuroLeague games coming, hopefully. As you get later into, when I start diving into these top 60 to, actually, no, from the guys who are, ranked 60 to 100 on my big board, though, there's a lot of European guys. You got Paul Aboya, you have, there's another one I like, Abdoulaye Ndoye from Cholet, which actually was Killian Hayes' team for the last 2 years until he moved to Ulm. But yeah, there's a lot of international guys that I have on my board. And you'll see those as we keep moving forward here. See, that's a pretty good handle. It's just a little bit loose. He has a good dribble moves. It's just a matter of executing them more properly. Really good pass. It's kind of a jackknife. Again, that was a really good pass. That was one of his best passes. Probably his last 2 passes have been really good. That one was a cross-court, one-handed rifle to the opposite side corner, and it right on the money. See what he does here. Again, really good change of pace right there. And I believe, actually, no, we got like a minute and a half left, I think, before he goes out. Another good lefty hook pass, and another assist for Killian Hayes. Derek Willis, talk about a flamethrower. 4 of 6 from 3, 22 points. Jeez. He was good in college. See, that's one of those where he probably could have gotten a way better shot with his right hand. Instead, he insisted on turning it around, spinning and turning it around with his left. Good hustle there. He got that loose ball, though. And now he's kind of frustrated, you could tell. I think he jacks up a really bad 3 here. It doesn't even come close. Yeah, right here. You just tell, uninspired, painfully short again. So, and again, he got better as the season went on. So, and I believe this is a timeout, and this is where he goes out for the rest of the game with 2 minutes left. Wait. Yeah, he's out here. So, I'll end the video here. Hopefully you guys saw enough of Killian Hayes to make a better judgment on him as a prospect. I personally really like him. Watch his highlights, actually. After watching this, of course. But watch his highlights. You'll see a lot better play from him. We saw a decent amount of good things from Hayes today, though. I think his scoring ability is apparent with his step backs and a lot of dribble moves that he has. He's really good change of pace athlete. Defensively, he's pesky on the ball, off the ball. He needs a little bit of work, I think. And again, with his if his right hand develops the way I think it will, I think he's for sure a top 5 prospect. in this year's draft class. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for another prospect breakdown. Again, have a good Memorial Day, everyone, and I hope everyone's safe. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and we will see you soon.